Hello everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy the Crystal Chronicles. In this video we're going to be doing our final dungeon for the year, which is going to be Damon's Court. So let's go ahead and get started.
Never underestimate a monster. So warned an old man with many caravans under his belt. I was grateful for his counsel, even before I set off. But I have since seen things that surpassed my worst fears. I can only hope he was speaking of this place. If not, what greater horror could possibly await us?
Alright, so this is probably one of my least favorite maps, but has my most favorite music in the entire game. So I'll go ahead and pop all of the bios in. There are a lot of them for this world. And the reason that there are a lot is because you will not see any new enemies come cycle 2 or 3. All the enemies that pop up are the only enemies you will be seeing. So I'm kind of on the fence. Do you guys want to see this for a second time? I'll do 2 cycles max. I will not do 3 cycles. Do you guys want to see this again afterwards? The boss changes a little bit, but he only gains like a spell or 2. So I was kind of debating doing this place twice or just maybe doing it just this once, just because there's not a lot of changes come other years. The map doesn't change, like there's nothing really that exciting about the map, to my knowledge anyways. Enemies do not change, the boss really does not change at all, very slight change, and so it's completely up to you guys whether you want to see a different cycle. Good thing about this place is it has catapults. You can see the catapults here. If you hit it with your weapon, you're able to hit an enemy and it pretty much instantly kills them. This place is also dark as frick. I can't see anything. I'm actually having to use my my computer screen, which sucks because my computer screen makes everything just so much darker, but I can't see otherwise. My TV is, I literally, this is like pitch black on my TV, so like I said, not one of my favorite stages because it's kind of boring to play just because there's not a whole lot to it. It's kind of that like boring kind of fortress type level. This place is swarming with lizards. I guess you could call it Daemon's Court, like demon because, you know, lizards, but I say Daemon's Court. The corals from Moshnet Manor are making another appearance. Killer bees that we saw in Selection Cave again are making another appearance. You'll see the bombs, they'll come in and make an appearance, and the rats from earlier will also make an appearance. So there's some enemies, old and new, but for the most part it's just lizards. And you want to defeat most of the lizards in here because you'll get the keys for the boss from the lizards. Golden lizards will drop them, so it's very easy to see golden lizards obviously from the rest of the lizards, but you might as well go ahead and defeat them all anyways, just for the hell of it. Another blizzard spell. I'm doing the bottom floor first. I know I've kind of been everywhere this video so far, but I'm just going to do the bottom floor first. I'm going to ignore the rats for now because I don't have the necessary means to defeat them. And I'm looking for the Moogle home. Hello, excuse me. You know what? It's right there, but these enemies are all a bunch of jerk faces. I know that one of the treasures in this area has a life spell, but I can't get to it right now. Alright, let's hurry up and get to the Moogle home before we get killed again. And get our stamina, get the hell out of here, because these enemies are just, they're just rude is what they are. And of course, like I said, the wraiths, I mentioned them before, you can't really defeat them until you have a holy spell, so I have to wait until I can get a life spell. Oh, we got another stamp! Let's see, show us our stamp card. You can see we got the 3 in the corner there. It's filling up quite nicely, if I might say so myself. As for the bottom left side, that's pretty much it. Not much to it. Let's go ahead and fuse these. Don't remove. I said fuse. Thank you. Make a gravity spell to get rid of those bees, just to get them out of the way faster. I mean, if they are going to bombard us, we might as well kill these guys first, because they go down with 1 hit after you've hit them on the ground, like I've mentioned. Yeah, as for the left-hand side of the bottom part of this area, that's about it. There's only really the Moogle home, a few enemies, and then we can go up the stairs, and there's 1 treasure chest, as well as the key for this first part. I don't know if you saw it in the cutscene, but the lizards were by that big door that had 2 places for keystones. That's how you get to the boss. So, this lefternmost walkway here is, of course, going to have 1 chest, like I said, and these golden lizards right here are the ones you're going to want to kill for the keys. So you definitely, I mean, if you're going to skip all the other lizards, you have to defeat those ones in order to be able to get through to the boss. And just to be extra safe, because as you can see, I'm getting my butt handed to me. I don't even know why. I'm just playing terribly today, I guess. I'm gonna put a phoenix down in my command slot, just in case I die. Never hurts to be prepared, so let's just go ahead and do that, and trying to defeat these guys. These lizards have long range attacks, as you can see, which is annoying. Most lizards don't, unless it's mage lizards, and you can easily get out of their way, but these ones have like arrows or something, I don't know what to call them, but they kind of look like arrows, and they hit you, and it's very annoying. So we're gonna leave that switch there, we'll come back for it in a minute. But as you can see, there's a chest up there, and I want it! Come here, lizard. Lizards, I should say. Plural. There's more of you. Heal myself quickly. But I mean, we just saw lizards in Selection Cave, and as we've seen, they are rather annoying, but they're not really all that tough. And you know what? I just noticed this now, and I don't know why I just noticed this, but I'm not getting paralyzed when that thunder hits me, and that's because I'm wearing that thunder badge we made. I'm probably still taking damage from the spell, but I'm not getting paralyzed, whereas before we've seen if I got hit by a paralysis spell, my character gets kind of frozen in place, and that doesn't seem to be happening. So that's kind of cool. That's the only real perk of wearing the badges. I don't get paralyzed from thunder, I won't get frozen from blizzard, etc. I won't light on fire from fire either, so that's kind of nice. Alright, so we basically just finished up the whole entire left side of this entire area. Besides the Wraith or the Wrath that I completely chose to ignore, there's nothing on that side. Let's go ahead and drop our first key in, and then we can start on the right side. This place isn't particularly big, but it actually seems really, really big when I think about it. Just because, I don't even know why it seems so big. I think it's because there's a bunch of different floors to it. And it's a lot of climbing and going backwards and things like that. Plus, you're also constantly trying to feel your way around the dungeon, and you're constantly getting lost. And that probably has something to do with it, so let's go up here. And one of the chests up here should have that life spell we're looking for, so maybe we'll be able to go back and actually to defeat that Wrath who's been tormenting us. Very, very annoying. This chest here, yes it does, there's our life spell. So we can go ahead and we can create a holy spell if we choose. There should be another chest up here that I forgot to grab. I guess that's technically on the left side, and I should have said, like, there's a chest on the left side, but I didn't. There's a chest right here. Phoenix down. Okay, it looks like I actually have to go all the way around, so... So there's this walkway on the right-hand side, and then there's going to be a walkway on the left-hand side with a treasure chest. I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry, guys. I led you on to believe there was nothing on the left side, yet there is a chest. I think it's because I was trying so hard to kind of like ignore the enemies that I just completely forgot all about it. I can't see. Where's the stairs? Of course, not being able to see the stairs doesn't help. There we go. The stage, I tell you. Annoying. There we go. I'm not gonna pick that up because I think it's strange liquid. And it's only a cure spell, which is annoying because we already have a cure spell, so that was kind of a waste of time. And curing myself was a waste of time because I didn't need it. I just thought I did for whatever reason. Alright, what do I want to do? I don't think I have another spell, so let's go ahead and let's split that. Remove this, and let's put the life spell there. Oh no, sorry, it has to be on the... See, that's what happens. I mentioned that the life spell has to be on the bottom, because you'll see if I put life on the top, it will create slow. So I do have to go ahead and I have to put life on the bottom. So let's put life, fire, and that will create holy. There we go, that's what we were looking for. And we can put blizzard in there if we wanted to, but I don't really plan on using blizzard, so. And just for rage purposes, let's go ahead and just defeat this guy. You annoy me, and you're chasing me, and I have to do a bunch of steps to get you to appear, which is annoying. And of course, he only drops the phoenix down, which again we had plenty of. Alright, so that for sure finally takes care of the left side. We can go back to the right side now. But there's not a whole lot that can be said about this world. Obviously, you'll see it's very dark. It's fairly linear. I mean, you basically just collect the chest in one area, go up a staircase, collect some more chests, you know, etc., etc. So, oh, there's another one. Will these things just go away? Because I've said before, like the rats take off an awful lot of HP. Like they shave a whole bunch off, as you can see there, and I just died. Which is wonderful. Thank you, Phoenix Down. If I haven't already shown that animation, which I think I have, you'll see that that's what it looks like. If the Phoenix Down will bring you back to life, only if you have it in your command slot. Again, I cannot stress that enough. If you don't have it in your command slot, only your inventory, it will not work. But god, these enemies are giving me a heck of a time. They do not want me to succeed at all. Yeah, I'm just playing terribly today. Like, I really honestly wanted to record this because I'm getting so far behind, but man, I'm doing crappily at this today. There's no life spell. You can create a more powerful holy if you'd like. I'm not really gonna bother, but you can if you'd like to. There's a treasure chest shoved in this corner, which has what was that? Eyewear techniques? It's kind of a weird name. Oh, for Ukes. Well, oh. That's disappointing. Here I was being all interested in it, and I can't even use it. That's a bummer. Oh well, I guess we do have some new equipment we can make when we go back to Tippa, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much. It's not like I'm gonna leave completely empty-handed or anything. Thunder spell, which I don't need. Let's go ahead and heal up here before we continue on any further. Before I die again, I should probably put another spell in there just to be sure. Now here what you can do is you can go ahead and charge up, and you can, or you might have to do it from the other side, but you can go ahead and you can attack the firebomb on this bridge. I'll use spells as an example. And you'll notice that the bridge, you can't actually walk on the bridge. You'll notice though that it's like it's made of like logs almost. And if you make the bomb explode, it'll carry the logs downstream. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to explode the bridge once, leave the world, come back in, and explode it a second time. And that will create a secret path in one of the other worlds we'll be going into, which is, we won't be going there this year, we'll probably go next year, but it'll allow you to go to other parts of the dungeon and to explore it more thoroughly. So I recommend doing that. I'll probably do that. I might leave the world and come back maybe before we do the final boss battle or something, just to show that off. So I'll be nice and ready for when we actually go to that world. But probably, I don't know. I honestly don't know when we'll go there. Probably next year. I'm hoping, anyways. Not really looking forward to it, but that's okay. Gotta keep showing off those new worlds to keep you guys interested, because we've been doing a lot of just going back to other worlds so far. Alright, there's our second key. Now we can go back and just bring it back and be done with it, but there's still a few treasures to collect in this area, so I'm gonna have to do that for you guys. But I might just start speedrunning through the enemies because, like Selection Cave, this area, it can be pretty long, and I think I've shown off every single enemy, and also, I mean, I don't want this to be 25 minutes again. I really hate doing that to you guys. I don't think people mind as much as I think that they do. Like, I think people are like, oh, it's such a huge, big pain in the ass inconvenience, but, you know, like me personally, I don't mind watching 25-minute videos, but, and I mean, people have other subscriptions to watch and things like that, so trying to take care of these enemies one by one here. Yeah, up here, you can see I just got swarmed with lizards and they just would not leave me alone, and something like that just makes it incredibly difficult to try and get through. Because there's only like, there's 2 chests on here I want, and that's all I want. I'm not even here to defeat them, but if they insist on getting in my way, I'm gonna have to take them down, or else they're just gonna completely screw up my day, as you can see here. And just to be sure, okay, I already have one. I was gonna say I'm gonna put another phoenix down in my command slot. Oh, go away! Thank you. And as you can see, that they're gonna chase me all the way down here. Like, these lizards are just ruthless. And that arrow attack really does not help at all. It's just it's so irritating. Die! Please! Thank you. Alright. Got 4 more treasure chests to collect here, so bear with me, guys. I'll probably, when we get the treasure chest, I'll just maybe speed run through to the area, drop it in, or drop it in off camera maybe. Because I mean, I've already showed you where to drop the first key in, and it's not like it's any different. Alright, you know what, screw you guys, let's just pick up that artifact, and if we keep running, there should be a chest at the very, very end as well, which probably has more lizards, and more spawns. There we go. And this has a master's weapon, and I think we got that as a drop in Selection Cave as well, and again, I already have that, so that sucks. We'll make that next year. Die! Get away from me, you annoying enemies. And I'm just taking them out in rage. Go away! Plus, I don't know if we'll get all our artifacts. Because there's probably gonna be 1 or 2 enemies that are gonna drop artifacts, and if I don't defeat all the enemies, then I won't be able to get the artifacts. But I might just go ahead and I might defeat the ones I've skipped off screen just to make sure I get all the artifacts. Because I think in order to make these videos a little bit shorter, I'm gonna have to start skipping enemies. Basically, that's why I put the bios there. Like, if I miss something, or I do skip an enemy, or I don't explain it well enough, those bios are there for that particular reason. So 2 more chests, guys, and then we will be done with this world. There's one on the very, very southern end, over here. And I don't care if you're tired, Mog, we just have a little bit more to go. Don't be a wuss, please. Can't afford for you to be a wuss right now. And then there's gonna be one on the northern end. But yeah, he's getting awfully tired, isn't he? Like, he's complained about being tired the last couple videos, whereas in the start of the game, he didn't complain at all. Now he's just being mean about it. Alright, get that quickly. Yes, success. And I think that's going to be it, because this is at about 20 minutes. So what I'll do is I will defeat all of those lizards I did not defeat. Although it might not be necessary, because it looks like we got all of our treasures, which is really, really good. but I showed you where all the chests are and things like that. So I'll take the switch to where, the piece of the switch, I guess, and I will then meet you guys in the next video when we're gonna go ahead and we're going to finish up Daemon's court. So see you all then. Thank you so much for watching.